Good afternoon, folks. I'm Roger Ramsey, Executive Chef Instructor here at the Early College and Career Center Culinary Pathway. Well, it's that time of year again. Yes, sir. We won Prostart for the Commonwealth of Kentucky, third time in a row. So my kids are getting ready now to go to national competition. We'll be going to Baltimore at the end of the month of April. I think we're going to do fairly well. Pretty good bunch of kids. Hate saying in front of them. So you're going to visit with those kids today. They're going to put together their menu. Unfortunately, we are short one of our teammates. Alana Lampkin didn't get to make it today, so Kevin Haddix, our team manager, is going to have to do dual purpose today. He's going to manage the cooking team for the competition. He's also going to fill in the role that Alana left open. So it's only the entree, nothing important. So I think they're going to do well. So wish us luck. We're leaving April 25th. It's been a weekend in Baltimore. We hope to represent the Commonwealth of Kentucky very well for Prostart competition. Thank you.
We're cooking, yes.
Just wondering.
Don't wonder.
Just do. Actually. Shut up.
It's an ugly asparagus, bro.
What's the template?
Cannot say that.
Oh, dude.
How did you do this? I don't know how to get this.
Did you turn on the burner?
With a spoon?
Yes. Okay.
Uh-oh. Kiara, you might have had a point earlier about
Heavy.
having spoons.
They're in the white, no, they're in the bin.
Excuse me. Just a little bit more.
Where's this the waste bin?
Yep.
I
See, that's enough.
Are we introducing ourselves?
Explain what you're doing. Okay, so I am making the pork tenderloin for our recipe right now, which has a peach glaze with it. So the peach jam in it, because you know it's a peach glaze. It has Dijon mustard and orange juice. It is really sweet, slightly acidic. Just mixing it. Hopefully. This jam decides to break.
Don't do that.
But
I feel like that's a lot.
it also
Flake,
makes
go
a
flake.
buffalo sauce, which is a Caribbean.
Is this for you?
I got a bunch of them. I dropped one and I picked up 2 extra.
Did you mix the mode in already?
No.
Okay.
That's but
It smells like
It looks like grits.
and we're only using salt and pepper for it, so really get that pork flavor out of it.
Oh, it's because I used the
Make it a
buttermilk.
little sweeter without being too overpowering.
Okay, time to put the
So,
blueberries in.
The first thing I do is I cut the end of the asparagus diagonally and start to boil it so that it can blanch while I boil my potatoes. The potatoes get cut medium dice so they'll cook faster. And this is the side for the pork. Right now I'm just peeling off all the skin and then I have to dice it. So after
Where do
the
you think
water
you're
starts
going?
boiling
The
for
what?
the asparagus, it'll go into the ice water to be blanched. So it keeps its green color.
You don't use it after her? Oh, I'm making, right now I'm slicing mushrooms and then I'm making a small dice out of my shallots so I can, what's it called? I can just cook them through before I take them out and I keep the mushroom juice inside the pan to make my sauce for my scallops at the end.
Okay, so I am putting some lemon zest into the crepe batter so that it gives it that little bit of like a lemon flavor.
You're doing such a great job.
Oops.
That's a lot of butter.
I'm sweating. My nuts, if I had any, would be sweating.
You have to wait for it. So if you want, you can
Give that back to breathe.
I need my lemon juice in here. Oh my God.
What are you complaining about now?
I think now I just have to grab some
Hey, do you guys have the salt and pepper out over
gloves.
here? There's still on the rack.
Yeah, it's.
Can you hand it to me? Pretty please.
He's helping me dice my
She is
potatoes
dead.
so that we can get them into the water and getting boiled. So we pre-cook potatoes by boiling them, and then we put the potatoes and the asparagus in the oven.
Who is she lying to?
And that takes them and makes them into what they're called melting potatoes. So they melt in your mouth.
Like a volcano.
So our entree is
Manager for what?
pork tenderloin with potatoes and asparagus.
That's
Our
embarrassing.
dessert is a lemon crepe.
Our starter is a drop. It is made with salad on and butter-based sauce with where to use on top of it.
Okay, this knife is a lot sharper.
And you just now started using it?
From last week. Remember I was like,
Did you use it last week?
not the same one.
Where's the waistband puppy?
Do you need it?
Yeah, can you put it back in the corner, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now she's being nice. Someone cut the cameras and see how she acts now.
I'm dead. Why'd you put the rest of the mushrooms in there? You could have saved them.
Hey, look. I don't know.
This potato is.
Oh, I got on my finger again. Why are the dirty dishes right here?
Dice that we want.
What is wrong with you?
So part of our
Kevin Haddix.
competition is to show off a certain type of dice to see if we can to show our skills in dicing.
Damn, I'm working.
Sir, I just started. Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean? Let's hurry this up. Yippee-ki-yay! Really?
Can you grab that thingy? I don't know what it's called. Right now, I'm getting away from my burner after I wrap this.
Kevin, I
And
don't
then
have
I'm going to gather the rest of my recipe for my scallops to be ready to cook and my sauce to be made. But other than that, I'm getting kicked off the burner. It's a cream-based sauce to go on top of my scallops to add a,
Was this pan used?
I just said a cream base.
Do you use
It
this
has
pan?
tarragon in it. No.
Okay, so it's not.
It has tarragon in it with some paprika and red pepper chili flakes, which makes it a more richer flavor to have it as the sauce.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
I like laughing. I like
what don't need to
jokes.
do.
You're
I like jokes.
sharp.
No.
Sharp, Eddie.
You better quit yelling at Eduardo.
You just stuck your face where
I was trying to look
holding
for
the
stuff.
I need to get around here. I said I had to get around you.
You said you're always in the way.
I did say that actually. That definitely came out of my mouth.
We all know what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was because I was able to like pick things up really quickly, and yeah, basically that. I'm able to like do things the way that they're supposed to be done.
That's a lot of egg whites. God.
Well, I've learned how to do this. I didn't even know how. I didn't even know this was a thing. I've learned how to like work better with people in a
What else
group.
do I need to do?
Oh, you're
Because
okay.
yeah, So basically, I'm supreming this lemon,
out,
which
it's
is
gonna pop.
basically just
What is-
taking off all the white
Is it
part
duck fat?
and leaving it like just the yellow part, completely taking off. And this part is basically just like sweeter because the other part
I don't
of
need
the
all of it. I don't
lemon
care if
is
it's on the
more
ground.
sour and bitter. So this just gives us
Don, you need this room right here?
it's the
Can I put it
sweetest
right here?
part of it. Ooh. That came out pretty good.
Please don't explode. Please. Also, it's leaning towards you, so if it does.
No, I have to deal with it every time, so just like splashes on my face. Look at how cute. Except it has a seed in it. It always has a seed in it whenever I do it good.
Is that your pen?
Mix oil and water. There's
Look how many times
some oil in
Why do these look so...
because I don't want the oil to
Hey, that one's ready.
in there. Gotta keep the
They
water
all
content
are.
low so the oil
what do I do?
can pour
Your
top
tongs.
the water.
No. I know what I do. I need a knife. And your cutting board.
Hurry. I say we blame this all on Kevin if we have a bad one. If we have
So we are going to fry this off, get a nice layer on it, nice crispy layer. I want it to reach 130 degrees. So we're going to fry this off, get a crispy layer on it. Trying to get it to 130 degrees. Once I get it there, I can take it off, and we're going to put it in the oven, let it finish cooking. We're aiming for a crispy layer on both sides. And then once it gets pretty close to finishing, I'm going to put this glaze on it so that while it roasts in the oven, the flavor profiles from this can sink into it. I don't really need to move this, it just needs to do its own thing. You know, water.
So
whole lot
my potatoes have now been cooked on a skillet.
What do you want?
So now they're
That's
gonna
kind of
go in the oven with the asparagus to bake.
See, she's getting...
And after about 5 minutes, I'll pull the asparagus out and
You want the other one?
put the red pepper flakes on them and let them sit because we don't want them to be too soft. Camping oven, and it goes, we normally get the oven up to 500 degrees for the potatoes. So they cook very quickly because they normally take about 20 minutes at 500. Chef Ramsay asked me to, and Chef Ramsay's too nice to say no to.
What have you learned since you've been on this team?
I learned how to work better as a team and learned how to listen to people even if you don't always agree with them. That's a good one. Chef Ramsay pointed at me.
I joined the team because I don't know, I really like to cook. I thought it'd be fun, something to do. And turns out I can actually cook scallops pretty good even though I don't even eat them at all. I've been cooking them since January. This basic teamwork and how to communicate with everybody even if you're kind of just on a time crunch and how to react the right way when you feel like you're running out of time when really you find out that the little amount of time you're given is actually quite a lot when you're getting down to the little details of everything.
I'm hand making whipped cream. Basically, it's
It's weird
just
being the youngest person
I
here.
won't put
heavy
water in
whipping
there.
cream, and I'm just mixing it until it gets like
Big ass bag.
really stiff and looks like whipped cream.
Yes, that's what he's doing.
Oh my god.
Like
He's hating.
I've never done it in my
He's hating
life.
because I'm the youngest.
125 right now. Pork does not cook fast. It kind of sucks. It'll get there.
So while it gets taken
It'd be
out
good to go on the
early
Here,
so it
here,
doesn't
this
get super soft.
The other side.
So it'll be slightly
Should be
squishy
good now.
whenever I take it out, so that
It looks really
it
cute,
can
though.
continue to cook outside of the oven without getting
Anything you
too,
cook is good.
Thumb just
without being
across that
overcooked.
pan, and it didn't burn. Like it just.
Oh, you know what?
adrenaline
Yesterday,
And after I
was
take out
doing
the
my hair.
asparagus, I put red pepper flakes on them, and the potatoes go back into the oven.
and I grabbed the thing like this because I didn't know it was
I'm
hot.
gonna try and put these back in before I do
Oh, yeah.
the asparagus.
Like right there.
Yeah.
The water's normal. The water boils out from underneath the bottom pan.
He doesn't feel bad for you.
Now, take the asparagus,
Almost done.
and I take my
Are you
chili
Kevin from
pepper,
SpongeBob from the jellyfish?
pepper flakes, and I
episode
just
where they would, like, the jellyfish
sprinkle them on top of them,
Like,
and then I shake the pan around to get them,
And he turned out to be like the queen
Covered in it.
jellyfish chasing SpongeBob down and zapping
and then
him.
I'll put a little bit more salt and pepper on them.
And you thought he was like all famous. He's like, yeah.
And then I'll leave them for a little bit, and once it's been like 5 minutes, I'll put tinfoil over them to keep them warm.
Almost like I'm doing stuff. I woke up
Very
in
thick, very
Chris
latest.
Brown
Go on,
fire.
Reese. But
Yeah, I did most of the work.
I didn't.
a ton of it on there. So all of it seeps in. This pork is really thick. This glaze only goes so far if you do a light amount. Okay, you can go ahead. Thank you. And the rest of this, I mix mojo into it.
Nope. You wait, and then you'll pour out a second time, and then you'll put the.
Those potatoes aren't crispy.
I know. That's how you told me to bake.
Is there enough liquid oh,
Yeah.
Right. Jar.
He puts them in until I check my potatoes the next time, and whenever I do that, our teammate who's not here normally pulls out her pork, puts more sauce on them, puts them back in, and then adds the mojo sauce to that. So once they're finally taken out, she'll put all of that on top of the pork, and we'll put it some underneath the asparagus and potatoes to make the sauce soak into everything. I was gonna say something.
Right now, I just finished making my sauce, and now I'm just waiting for her to finish her crepes, so I can throw on my scallops and my whole meal will be done.
Excuse me, excuse me.
You're not excused.
It's so I can butter the pan for my, butter the pan because I'm gonna cook my crepes right now. And it gives it like a bit of a crispy outside. So, and it gives it a nice golden color to it. So, it looks really pretty afterward.
Huh? I already thought I did this, but I don't know.
I got
I think I have an idea.
All right, ask about what you're doing now.
Oh, so I'm adding some batter to the pan and making crepes. I'm trying to make it into like a perfect circle. Doesn't always happen the way I want it, but it looks pretty nice.
It's like floating around. I
and
don't know.
then-
Come look at this.
Yeah, I just have to wait.
It's not
It only
seasoning. I
takes,
didn't
it doesn't
season
take that long
anything
to
before I
cook.
put it in there.
For like a minute on one side, and then I flip it, and then give it a couple of seconds, and then it's done.
Oh my god, did Kiara not grab me a lemon? To drop. So I don't have...
No, trust.
I'm not trusting her. No, look, you... No.
You're making a mess.
It looks fine, look.
So the pork
Complimentary.
Oh no.
really sweet, almost too sweet. So we mix this mojo sauce with this to hopefully cut that sweetness down, but still add more citrus.
I can't find anything.
Bring out the tenderness into the pork.
I give up. I'm not helping. Okay, never mind, guys. I found plates.
No, we need the small one.
And we're gonna cut it across the
Right?
line.
No.
Perpendicular to those lines.
I need a big
Which
one.
means
Because I have a thick
the
sauce.
opposite way. So start with this one right here. The lines are going this way. So I'm gonna cut it this way. But I'm also going to cut it at an angle just to show that inside. So here. One slice. That was a slice. I think I did it though. I think I did it. How pretty that looks.
Just leave it on the thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because I haven't gotten the stuff done yet.
These two over here, when I keep them together, get that moisture in there. I cut it at an angle, right? Okay, I'm not doing it wrong. Got it. I had me scared for a second.
Chef Ramsay got up out of his chair just to spectate you.
You can't see that. These guys are cool.
No, he didn't. He didn't mess it up.
Because he's so cute.
Okay, now put them together. Keep the juice. Keep the juices. What?
Absolutely.
Let it rest a couple minutes before you cut it, because everything.
What are you doing? I can do this.
So, oh, you're doing
I don't know who
her.
she's talking
Okay.
to.
Kevin,
Did you ever put
want
the
me to
whipped
make
cream
it
in there?
thicker?
Yes.
The S thicker.
What are you doing there?
He's talking to you. Hey.
Plating her.
Where's the brush?
He's not talking to me.
Right there.
Okay. Ah.
I made her nervous.
Yeah, no, because I.
Make sure you fill it with cream first before you start doing plate designs.
I'm gonna do it right here first.
Okay.
So, go ahead and tell me what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm using the blueberry compote to add a little
That one's bad.
stripe in the middle.
That one's like me.
And then I'm gonna fill
that's
up
why it's like
my
me.
crepe with this. And add a generous
What is that
amount.
mix?
It's the whipped cream that I made, and I added some lemon curd into it.
You're done.
What is going on with the S?
What are you doing over there?
I'm actually
It's
finishing
alright,
up my
it'll be
meal
hidden.
by
It'll
making
be
my
hidden.
scallops to go on top of my mushrooms on a plate.
I will. Drip, drip, drip.
Hey, do you know how to plate my stuff? You want to do it for me? My mushrooms are right there. No.
Mushroom for where?
Should it be bigger?
Right there.
I'm going to Sullivan University in the fall of this year. I am so excited to go there. Minus the fact that it costs an arm and a leg to go there. So that's why we're doing this. And we are putting an arm and a leg into this competition so I can not give Sullivan mine. Thank you. Also,
that,
I
right?
really hope they appreciate me
Kevin.
going out of my way to like culinary.
Like that. I don't know.
Carry over cooking. So what's your favorite part of cooking? Carry over cooking is so easy.
Just
This one
the
doesn't
things I
want-
learned along the way, just how to cook everything. I mean, I wanna when I grow up, I just wanna be a chef or private chef,
Like that?
place or anything.
I mean-
so it's kind of just something. Everything that I learn is something that I know I'll use once I get out of here.
I forgot how I'm doing this.
What's your favorite part about this?
Well, I've never done anything like this before, so I think it's just a new experience. And I mean, I've never cooked any of this before, so just learning new things.
Any future reference, you need to cook more mushrooms.
Huh?
You need to cook more mushrooms.
I put it the wrong way.
Well, there were a bunch of small ones,
Did you use all of them?
most of them, but they were this big. How would that help?
Make sure we're using all of them.
Okay, Kevin Haddix.
We have 3 minutes.
I mean,
It's really,
time isn't really much of a big deal anymore. But today we're a little behind, but it'd be okay because I mean, we know we can do it. I don't know. Just taking a little bit of a break over spring break, and so we're kind of just a little out of it.
It's not that bad. I mean, today I'm just a little bit behind, so.
I'm holding us down.
But usually we're pretty good
Kevin,
on
I got
time.
4
Usually
scouts
we have a
coming
lot
your
of
way.
extra time left.
Minutes, you're 30 seconds away from being able to.
Will you be ready in that amount of time
Potatoes by my hand.
for me to give you stuff?
It's kind of good.
That's fine. Those look good.
Kevin, I forgot how it's being plated.
So what?
I forgot how it's being plated.
Okay,
I
you
plated
messed
the
it
first
up.
one wrong.
Right?
You messed that first
Yeah,
one
I
up.
messed
You're
that
supposed
first
to go
one
the
up.
long way,
It's
like,
supposed to go the long way, right?
Long way.
Like this or like this?
other way.
Other way.
This line is supposed to be aligned with that.
It's supposed to be
Like that?
turn angle that way. There you go.
Oh, okay. And then the blueberries go right here, right?
Eddie, do you want me to do your sauce?
The sauce?
The ring of sauce.
Do you want to?
You want to?
I can if you want me to.
You do it.
Okay.
You said 4 scallops? I said 6 on there. We have them all done at once.
Because they wouldn't cook fast.
And then you guys are doing all
Motion, Tony's going to be the third table down.
Last
Okay.
table,
Anybody
okay.
ready to serving trays to put on?
No.
No, good. Why is it?
Kevin,
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
hand me a plate.
2.5 minutes.
Is that enough time to cook your last meal?
Yeah.
Eddie.
And then just come back for this one.
Oh, why are they all so bad?
I need paper towels. Almost
And I
opened that
forgot to
thing.
add my.
Where are the paper towels?
2 minutes flat.
No.
Did we really?
I think so. I'll grab more.
Kevin, grate some cheese. Don't forget. That's on the other. It's on the corner, the top rack, with my stuff. My thing
out.
is right there, right under the
Watch out.
right under the spoon kit. Yeah,
This is not the right grater we used.
that's the one I've been using.
Remember we used that other one, the thicker one?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't really looking for it,
I
but I
didn't
don't
grab
think I
enough
saw
flowers.
it. We might have put it up.
I thought y'all was taking those off. I thought that was just for y'all to take off. That was gonna be part of it. Y'all made dandelion cookies.
I thought we were making one plate, so I didn't grab enough flowers.
Okay, I don't like this one. This one's juices went everywhere, Kevin. Take both plates over to the third one right now, can we?
I need a paper towel.
We failed. Kiara, am I gonna kind of held us back today, Kiara? What the heck? I just understood.
What can I help people with?
Huh?
If you would have cooked it more.
No, it was fine.
Okay.
It started bubbling over the side. So I don't know what happened.
Eddie, where's your target?
We're not doing it. We only had dry tarragon. It's just not.
Ooh, Eddie! Eddie! That is the wrong way. Bro.
Cook my scallops.
No, I didn't grab enough flowers. I thought we were making one plate.
Sorry,
Come over here.
We're not making one plate.
I thought we were making one.
God.
fine.
I didn't know we were making two.
Held us back.
I'm sorry.
I like that one better.
But one of them looks really cute.
My sauce is
That
really
sauce got
liquidy
everywhere.
today.
I bet it'll just go faster when
Not
I
a
have a
fan
lot
of
of hair.
myself.
I did not know what I was doing with that word.
Not a fan of my
Where did we lose
sauce.
time? What happened?
Scallops and crepes.
Should have picked 6 instead of 4, then 2. Crepes, higher temperature with those instead of the low. You were way below simmer. Usually do just on simmer. Scallops, you need more of those because I did the full circle on one very light circle, and then I couldn't do the circle on the
Mushrooms,
other.
not scallops.
Sorry, you're right. And then pork, just don't let me do it.
It turned out okay.
I don't like my sauce. It was too liquidy this time. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the sauce
You didn't
is.
reduce it long enough.
I think you put a little bit too much.
It did, and then it started
Too much.
bubbling
I think you
over
put a
on
little
me.
bit too much mojo because it's supposed to be a little bit thicker than it is.
Probably what it was because when
Yeah.
I was pouring, I just did a little extra.
And flowers.
Yeah, I grabbed 3 instead of 6.
She forgot that we were doing 2 plates.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Let's bring them down off the crepe just a little bit, take up some of this negative space, since we have that whole plate to work with.
You said take what?
Bring them down off the scallops, use up some of this negative space.
Don't say dang it like that.
Today, I could always done better.
You eat the
but,
same
I
thing
mean,
every single Tuesday.
the
We
thing
eat
that
the
I've
same
cooked,
thing
I only
every
cooked this
Tuesday,
in
bro.
January, and I've came a pretty long way.
I think we
because
used most
I
of
didn't
it.
even know what scallops
we used
were
all of
until
it.
January
Yeah.
and how to cook them. And then my whole meal, I don't really look at mushrooms, but I make them. I always thought I did great. My scallops are usually perfect.
Chugga chugga.
I always feel pretty good about the way I cook.
If you could have re-recorded this, what would you have changed? Or next time you practice, what would you change?
I would have, one thing I probably would have changed is, if I started my scallops just a few minutes before, and if I cooked them all at the same time at a little bit of a higher heat, where I could get a nice golden brown sear on them and actually cook them to the right color, and maybe they just make them look better.
And what was the most enjoyable experience about this?
Just joking around with everybody at my team, because it's a pretty nerve-wracking situation how you only have an hour to cook everything and you have to make a 3-course meal with all these sides and then everything else you have to cut and measure out and do all this. So it's kind of just fun just to joke around with everybody and just relieve some stress that's going on to where you don't feel as pressured when you're doing it.
I think it went pretty well considering we were missing someone. If we had our group member Alana, it'd go a lot smoother because I am the manager, but like I don't cook back here, so I'm not used to like how they usually do it because they have like their areas to be, and I'm just watching sanitation. So other than the fact we had a new group member, I still think we did really well, knowing we were only almost 2 minutes over for such a big change.
And next time you practice, if you had to take this position again, what would you change?
I would use a higher heat with the pork because it took a little too long to cook. I would make sure to still do my managing job while cooking at the same time, make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing in the most time-efficient manner as possible. And then also just work better on plating and just getting in a better function of being sanitized when we clean.
Is there anything interesting that you would like to tell the audience?
We won our state competition a while ago, came first place by a large margin and got a $10,000 scholarship.
That is very interesting. And I know that Chef was talking about something that you did perfectly in the competition. What was that?
So that was our crepes. We did a lemon and blueberry compote crepe, and we had our cookies Saint Jacques, which is what Eddie made. They were the subs with a mushroom bed and a butter-based sauce on top. They said our crepes were cooked, not crepes, our scallops were cooked perfectly. They were seared on both sides. Eddie has just recently learned how to cook scallops the first time, so it's kind of crazy that we were called perfect on it for something that takes so long to master, and he only started it earlier this year. Our crepes, never made those before either, and we were told they were cooked extremely well. The classical pairing we did with blueberry and lemon was really well made, and having a supreme lemon on top to cleanse your palate afterwards was an absolutely amazing move to make.
I think for the most part it went really well. There's a couple of things that we can improve on time management wise. But considering that we had someone new fill in for someone that wasn't here today, I think for the most part that it went pretty good.
And speaking of things that you would change or do differently, what are some of those things?
I think maybe me personally get through things a little bit quicker, but I think for the most part my time management is pretty well.
And is there anything interesting that you would like to tell the audience?
I would like to say that, you know, this is something that I've never done before and I was really nervous to do. But if you have the opportunity to do something that you've never done, I say go for it because you never know when opportunities like that can show up again.
I feel my part went good. I feel like some things we could have done better though.
And is there anything that you would change next time?
Have our actual pork person here.
What is something that you would personally do differently?
Well, I forgot to put in the chicken stock while it was on the stove, so I put it in right before it went in the oven, but it still turned out pretty good, so.
And is there anything interesting that you would like to tell the audience?
It's interesting how, like, working in a confined space can actually bring you so close together.